What is up YouTube, it is Matty and I've got a great hogging video to show you today, and it's been a little while since I did a hog episode, so quite excited to be able to bring another one to the table and show you guys. So it's featuring our two favourite hoggers, Leonard, as normal, he's always up there. I think he's a bit of a YouTube whore, to be honest. So we've got my son number 2 in the background as well, little Malcolm. He's going to be a YouTuber one day. We'll see. See how his commentary goes. And Savoni. Now, if you don't know who that is, it's Vanaris. He's taken over the account and he's done some doing some more raids, and he misses Town Hall 9, and he's got a second shot with some low heroes as well. So I'm sure that's not something that Van's all that used to. But here we go. So let's have a look at this raid. Let's have a little bit of an analysis. So from what I can see, it's a shit base. I mean, come on. But I wanted to sort of mention that obviously Van is Sav, and show one of his raids, and then we'll show a higher Tunnel 9 at the for Leonard's attack. But yeah, it's a bit of an odd design. There's no double giant bombs there, so it should be a straight up hog, and you can tell by the sheer quantity of hogs he's got that it's going to be a pretty straightforward one. Now, CC Law, I'm not 100% sure how he's going to do. Let's just watch the raid and see what we can deduce. What was that meant? Yeah, okay. So that's quite interesting. Using the rage spell to get the hogs in, 3 defences down, and the full CC pull. That's quite an interesting start. Looks like Van's being a little bit creative. It's good to see. And okay, so we've got the Queen down. She was and the Barbs, the Witches, everything's down, sort of to try and take down the CC. It seems to be going pretty well so far. Funneling has slightly failed there, so he's going to need to throw a second funnel wizard down. Because he's only got sort of 2 clean-up wizards left, it means he's going to need to rely quite heavily on... what was I going to say? Yeah, it means he's going to need to rely heavily on his hogs doing the clean-up, so he needs a lot of hogs to survive. So King and Queen going down. Unfortunately, the CC aren't quite over. Luckily, the King went the right way then. It could have gone either way. I like the fact he's brought a second group of wall breakers in to smash into that second layer of wall out of the way of any wizard towers, and look, 3 finger drop. Let's see where his first heal spell goes. I reckon by the expo, I think. Maybe there. Nice first heal spell. Because he's got 3, he needs to be somewhat conservative on his heal spell placement. Second one, I think, over by the second, so over by that mortar towards the bottom. I reckon that's where. Oh, I didn't call that one right. Maybe now. Yeah. Okay. There's look at that, covering most of the defences with those heal spells. Very nice. The giant bombs were there, but it doesn't matter because the hogs were in the heal spell at the time, and they've all got a lot of health. Now, all that needs to happen now, that once that gold storage goes down, the King hopefully will die. You can see at the top side we've got a wizard and an archer cleaning up there. It's going to rely on the hogs to clean, but as I said at the start, he needed quite a few to survive to be able to manage to do this raid within time, and you've got a good bunch of hogs that survived there. He's got the Queen ability as well. He doesn't even need it, to be honest. I doubt he's even going to use it, but it just shows the strength of the attack when you can bring a hero or even 2 heroes out full health the other side. Unfortunately, the King did die as part of the massacre, but it's a very nice clean hog attack. And it's always good to show. I think, yeah, once you get the hogs to path right, and if you can path them over to help the kill squad out, they'll just you can end a raid like that with high level heroes. I said, sorry, high HP heroes. Next raid I'm going to show, and this is more like it. Look, max Tunnel 9 pretty much. Base layout's not great though, and I'll tell you why. Number 1, air defences are somewhat accessible. So you could have Larloon this base. Could have done a shattered Larloon. Also could have done, yeah, Hogs is a good one. I think that shattered Larloon or Hogs would be the best way to attack this base. Or even just a cold-blooded Larloon would work as well. But looking at it, I'm trying to think. It looks like the Teslas now. I did look at these raids earlier, but I forgot. I've had a full day of doing stuff since then. He has bought a giant, so I'm just trying to think of what he's going to do. He's got 4 heal spells, so he's planning on getting into the to the queen. Oh yeah, there's only 1 layer of wall for the queen compartments. That's fine. He'll probably break in on the lava wall just sort of by that gold storage, I'd have thought. Anyway, looks like Teslas might be up here, just north of those air defense. It looks like a sort of a Tesla spot. Looks like giant bombs. I think there might be singles, and I think one might be by the arch tower, sort of there on both sides. And I think you might have a couple by the mortar. You might have a double by the mortar. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, it's stupid. You can just take that mortar out as part of the... In fact, what I would do, which is what he might do, is kill that mortar early on and get the CC pull. Nice dual purpose. So let's see if he does that, actually. It'd be quite interesting to see. Giant. Come on. I know he's going to throw 3 or 4. Oh no, he's just getting the CC pull. That was the easiest CC pull ever. He could have basically dropped 3 barbs and done the same thing then. Yeah, if your CC pull's that easy to lure, then you're asking for trouble, because it just gives the attacker so many extra troops. I like the way he did that then. That's a nice, calm, clever sort of CC lure and kill. Now he needs to get the funnel right here, so the golem's going in, golem's distracting, wizard down the bottom there to funnel. That army camp will be a natural funnel break anyway, if the troops go that way. The wall breakers are in, boom, broken it into the compartment, I thought, and should drop his king down now. There it goes, straight onto that arch tower, and in it goes, raged up to kill the queen. I like the way he dropped a couple of hogs in then. That's really clever, throwing a few hogs just to make sure the pathing goes right, and to trip a giant bomb. All that while the kill squad's going on. That was lovely. I don't know where the rest of these giant bombs are going to be. Maybe by the Tesla? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so they were by the mortar and the Tesla down the bottom side. I think that was sort of obvious, although his hog almost got hit quite hard by them. That could have been interesting. So the last one's going to be by that arch tower on the left hand side where I initially guessed, and you'll see them going into it here. He's placed the preemptive heal spell down and the final heal spell. That last heal spell was a bit crap. I'd have taken it north to cover the cannon, and towards those arch towers as well. So I was okay with the other heal spells, but I don't think that last one, that could have been a lot better. Oh, hog clutched it on the left there. In fact, he's got quite a lot. He's only got a few hogs left, and they're starting to die. Need that arch tower down. It's gone. He's got 2 hogs left, but because he's dropped his cleanup troops down early enough, he should be okay. Oh, look, we know he's okay. I'm going to rewatch this raid after as well, because it'll be good to see when the cleanup troops go down, because I think that will be the difference between a 2 and a 3 star. And I think this raid might have been close as well. It feels like it's approaching the 3-minute mark, just on the time watched. Luckily his hogs didn't kill the blow up in that last giant bomb spot anyway. Last 2 buildings now. We've got the gold storage and the gold mine, and there you go, there's the 3 star. So I want to watch that one again, because there's a little bit more to the raid than first met the eye. So yeah, he did have 20 seconds left on the raid, if that, around that sort of time. So it wasn't like a 1 second clutcher. I think I don't think his heal spell, he could have got those both giant bomb spots by the Teslas with 1 heal spell. I think he could have placed that one a little bit better as well. So overall judgment from the raid, lovely CC kill, great plan. Execution was nice. It just seemed to be the heal spells that really let it down a little bit, and it could have been a bit smoother because of that for the rest of the raid. So slightly unlucky there, but for the rest of it, just a very nice nice planned attack, and pretty straightforward, to be fair. When you don't have those double giant bomb spots, I mean, lava walls are great in that, but if your hog riders are jumping over them, doesn't mean too much. You can see, in fact, look down the bottom side. I didn't even notice this before. It's fair play to Leonard. He did try to to eliminate those giant bombs early on. Now maybe he didn't know that there were testers there and that there might have been doubles. Because I'd have dropped a heal spell down a little bit sooner than that, and a little bit lower than that as well, to make sure they were okay. So he's got 2 heal spells left. The third one I think was good. Let's have a look at that go down now. Yeah, that's a good heal spell. Then the fourth one just could have been higher. That's all I'd have said. Probably, yeah. It's hard to measure distance. Probably about 4 blocks higher, or 5 blocks. It's just close to that cannon, and I think it'd have done a much better job. But the CC, the cleanup troops really saved this raid. Because he only had a few hogs left, it was kind of risky, but very good job by Leonard. Nice to see. I suppose these couple of the hog sort of these bases that we're seeing on this episode, they're not too hard really, because of the fact that the giant bombs are just really bad. They're not anti-hog bases, and it's mad. But this is a typical war. Honestly, unless you're against a high-end clan, most wars, there's bases like this all over the place. You can pretty much get away with hogging every single war. Most of your clan can. So I suppose that's what I wanted to highlight this episode. Hogging is still very much alive. Laloon is great, and Laloon is a very, very strong strategy. But if a base is easily hoggable, hogs are good and easy if you get it right, if you plan it right. So don't write them off, guys. Do not write them off. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this episode. I've got to get back to trophy pushing, and so I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.